Hello and welcome to my Monday live stream here on Facebook. And my name is Joanna and I am a professional beauty therapist and non-invasive aesthetic practitioner. And tonight I will show you how you can do a very quick and effortless everyday makeup which will enhance your natural features. Girls, hello. Hi Kasia, hi Agnes. Can you just let me know if you can hear me and see me properly, because I was a bit worried because Facebook was doing weird things today with my live, so I hope you can all hear me and see me properly. Okay, so everyday makeup. We will talk about this today, and in this live basically I show you everything when it comes to your skincare, body care, and I also recommend you my favorite and most trusted products. So tonight, everyday makeup. So for your makeup, in order to last long and look good on your skin, you need a proper base, and the best base for you is your skin. That's why skincare is so important. And in one of my last tutorials on YouTube, when I was showing you my everyday makeup, I was saying that the skincare is your best friend when it comes to makeup, and this is actually what I truly believe in. So if you don't follow your skincare steps and your skin is like a little bit off, then you can't expect your makeup to look good and to last the whole day as you would like it to. So first of all, you need your skincare. So as you can see, I am barefaced today. I have nothing apart from my skincare. So I've done my morning skincare, although it's evening right now, but I've done the morning skincare because usually we are doing our makeup in the morning. So I've done the cleanser, so with the gel, then I tone my face, then I put the moisturizer, a little bit of eye cream and SPF, and that's what I have now on my skin at the moment. And then so we have a skin ready for the makeup. But before we start the makeup process, I would like to address one very important thing: washing your makeup brushes and makeup sponges. So the same as you would wash your hands and wash your face before you will put your makeup on, the same you have to wash your brushes and makeup sponges. So especially when you use those brushes or the makeup sponges for the cream products, imagine this: if you would leave that cream product on this sponge, let's say, and it's warm and it's nice, it's a perfect party for the bacteria. And then, for example, you put your makeup brushes in a little cosmetic bag, and then they will be going around there, touching with different things. It's quite warm there, and then there you go. You know what can happen, what is happening then. And then you put it on your face. So I know it's a picturesque explanation, but I just want you to realize how important it is to wash your brushes and makeup sponges every time when you apply your makeup. So yeah, let's start with the makeup now. So it's an everyday makeup, and what I want to show you today, it's like an very versatile version of the makeup. So basically I would like to show you the makeup which will cover most of you, and then obviously you can add your own twist to it. So some of you like to wear like bold red lipstick on a daily basis, or maybe colorful eyeliner, or maybe even for example, a defined brows. Yes, so let's treat this makeup as a base, and then obviously you can adapt it to your own needs. And the same with the products. So when I will be showing you some products, it doesn't mean that you have to have exactly this product for your makeup. So if I will show you the bronzer, it doesn't mean that you have to have exactly this bronzer. It's just to show you the kind of product and where and how to apply it. Yes, so then you obviously can use whatever you have already at home. I will be just showing you the things which I am using on the daily basis, and at the moment, but I obviously switch them around and play around with them. So you can start your makeup with applying your primer, yes, and we have different kinds of primers. My favorite ones are those mattifying and blurring ones, because I have quite a greasy, oily skin and I have quite large pores. So my favorite primer would be the Benefit Professional, but I also like what I'm using at the moment, the spray one, the Too Faced Hangover, but this is more hydrating one. Then I also like the Smashbox Photo Finish one. This is a very easy, basic primer for the skin, and that will give you the mattifying effect. But some of you would probably go for like a more glowy, dewy finish to the skin. So then I would recommend any strobing cream. So I have here the MAC one. I am not using it on my face because as I said, I have quite an oily skin, but I would use it on my chest area, or for my clients with more dry skin, or for my clients who would like this dewy and glowy finish to their face. Okay, but sometimes on the daily basis I don't use primer at all. I will go straight in with the foundation. And when it comes to foundation, you can very simply use just your fingers, your hands. They are the best tool. They will warm up the product, and you can just first apply with the strokes the foundation and then pat it in, and that's fine. It's gonna look absolutely fine. Then you can use makeup sponge, and I am at the moment testing the new ones, the biggie ones. They coming in the packs of 5. They've been recommended to me. They are fine, but to be honest, I'm always going back to the original Beauty Blender, because for me it's just, it has something to it. It always makes the makeup go easier on the skin. So although I enjoy those, but I would probably go back to my original Beauty Blender anyway. So yeah, and then you have brush. And everyone who is interested in like makeup world and stuff probably know this kind of brush. This is the Kabuki Tarte brush, very popular brush amongst the makeup artists. Loads of people is using this kind of brush. They got it right. This is a very good brush for the foundation or other creamy products, because it doesn't leave you the smears on the face when you applying the makeup. So yeah, this is a very good one, and I definitely like this one. So with the foundation, because as I said, we're doing everyday makeup, you don't want to create a mask effect on your skin. Obviously, I know some of my ladies, they like Estee Lauder double wear, to wear it all day long, every day, and it's fine. It depends what kind of type of makeup you're going with, but I would definitely go with like a lighter layer. So I would probably, if you have freckles, for example, it would be good if you could see the freckles through your foundation. So that's like a natural effect, but you can do it in 2 ways. So you can buy yourself a medium coverage foundation, or you can get yourself a full coverage foundation and apply a very thin layer, and that's what I do. And my all-time favorite, more like full to medium to full coverage foundation, is the oldie but goodie Revlon Color Stay. And it changed the formula so many times through the past 10 years or so, but it's still a good foundation. Obviously the first version was the best one, but as usual they have those ideas of changing formulas if they are good already, and they usually ending up being a bit worse. So anyway, but this one is a good one and I really like it. I've used it on so many brides in the past for their wedding makeups, and the makeup lasts all night and all day, so that's a good one. It's been like sort of said that it's a dupe for Estee Lauder Double Wear, but let's be honest here, it doesn't have the power of Estee Lauder. So yeah, this one. And then another one, the fuller cover one, is the Tarte Amazonian Clay. This is a very good foundation. I really like it. It's it gives you that mattify effect, which I like on the skin, but I will show you a few for the dry skin as well. So this one is a full coverage foundation one as well. If you have a bit more dry skin but not flaky, if you have flakes, then you have to probably do a little bit of peel first and then a good primer. But if you have a dry skin, then the good one will be Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion. I like this one as well for my clients with more dry skin. And then if you are going to a medium coverage foundation, and if I have a lady who has like a dry to normal skin, and she doesn't need that much of a coverage, yes, on her face, and I know that she's going to a party when she will have loads of photos taken, my favorite foundation is Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation. This is a beautiful foundation, not as great for oily skin as mine, although I still love it. It photographs beautifully. So if I know that my clients will have loads of photos taken, like bright, for example, or when I was doing photo shoots models in the past, this one always looked really good on the skin. And then what I like as well on the daily basis is, this is the Polish brand actually, but I guess you can get it on Amazon. This is the Bell Hypoallergenic Nude Liquid Powder Foundation. This one is quite funny one because it has funny consistency. It's in a pipette, and it gives you nice finish. It's very quick to apply, so if you are on the run, this one might be a good option for you. And then sometimes I'm running late and I have to use something in 2 minutes and be out of there, so I always go back to Bourjois Healthy Mix, and this is a very good basic foundation. It's not gonna make you matte for a whole day. You will have to touch up this makeup, but this is very good affordable option of the foundation. So yeah, so those are like the foundations which I am using on the daily basis, most of. So let's maybe go with, I was talking about this color stay, so let's go with the color stay today, and I will start applying it because as you can see I have nothing on my face. So I have a very light color here, as you can see, so it would be very light for my skin, although I'm quite fair. So what I like to do, if I have a foundation which is too light for me, I always buy myself a foundation mixer. So basically, if you don't have to buy yourself like 4 different shades of foundation, depends on how bronze you are or so. You just get yourself one foundation and then the mixer, and the next one, it's affordable, it's easy. I have mine in olive shade 05, and I just mix it on my hand. So I will just take 2 or 3 pumps of the foundation and then 2 or 3 drops of the mixer. Obviously you do it as dark as you want. I don't want it too dark. And then I will just mix it. You can mix it with your finger. I will just use one of the foundation. Yeah, so I will just mix it together, and you can add a few more drops if you like. So up to you, whatever you would, whatever color you would like to achieve. Yeah. So I will be just mixing here until I will get the shade which I am happy with. Yeah, and then I will just start applying on my face. So I will just do a few little dots like so. I don't want to lose, I don't want to waste any product. And what I like to do with foundations like this, sorry, sometimes I will be looking here because I have my mirror here so I can see what I'm doing. So I first take my fingers and apply it like so. I try to go quite a thin layer and avoid eye area, because that's the place where we will be applying concealer, and I don't want too much product there. Yes, underneath the eye you want as little as you can go, and I'm just applying on my skin like so. So thin layer. And as I said on my YouTube video, if you have missed it, Don't forget about your ears. And don't forget about your neck, because those are quite important areas as well. I know I have some friends here. I'm testing new products as we are staying home, and some of them do not agree with me, but my clients know that I have to test everything first on myself before I will launch it in my beauty studio. So I am in a testing phase, but that's fine, we will work with it. Okay, so you put it on your face like so, and then you can just pat it in with your fingers and you should be fine. But on YouTube you can see how I'm applying the makeup sponge. So here today I thought I will just use my brush. So I'm using the Tarte Kabuki brush, as I said before, and just tapping it into my skin. Okay, so you just make it even, and then when whatever is left on the brush, I will just go slightly into hairline, because obviously you don't want to get the foundation into your hairline. And then you just apply it. You can apply it with circles, you can pat it in, so whatever is easier for you. Make sure that you are going properly around your nose, on your ears as well. So all those areas you want to cover them. You don't worry about the eye area, because that's what we're gonna be doing in a second. Okay, foundation done. Yes, and then after foundation I would normally go with the creamy bronzer. Yes, and my favorite bronzer is Chanel Bronze Universal, and I will take a brush like so for the creamy bronzers and just go and do my little contouring with creamy bronzer. But let's say we are on the run, plus this product is being discontinued. I mean, they brought a new one, the La Beige line, but they changed the formula and everything, so we will skip this one. Okay, and then I would probably go, if I have my foundation, I will go quickly with the concealer. And with the concealer, I have quite a big circles underneath my eyes, so I would probably go, I will normally go with a bit more covering concealer. And one of my favorite ones is just Revolution Conceal and Define, and this is like a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape. And then you can use it with your fingers. Again, your fingers are fine just to pat it underneath the eyes, or with the brush like so. I like two brushes actually. I like this one or this one. So this is Zoeva 142 and this is Sigma F86. So yeah, and then I am taking this concealer and apply not too much underneath the eyes, and I'm applying only in the inner corner, because when I smile, all those wrinkles are coming here, and the concealer will be there pretty quickly, even if you set it. So I take my brush and I will just pat it in around my eyes. And here what I like to do with the concealer, I like to swipe it on my lids as well, and making sure. So here I'm not dragging, as you can see, I am just patting it in. Yes, so like so, and we're doing another eye, patting it in. Done. Okay, so you can do with your fingers or you can do with your brush, whatever is easier for you. So done. So we have the concealer, and now after you conceal your under eye area, you want to straight away set it, because this concealer will very quickly go into your little lines there. And for my under eye area, my favorite one, I've tried so many different ones, but my favorite, I always go to it, is Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. The only thing with the underneath the eye powders is that they will give you flashback. So if you have photos taken with the flash, you will look rather light there. But they will give you nice brightness underneath the eyes. And then I am actually now testing as my under eye area this Miracle Veil from Max Factor. It's good, but still, the brightening from Laura Mercier is much better. I also like this Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. If you would like to go with this one. So for my underneath the eye area, I'm just taking a little blending brush, whatever you have. I am here using the is it Zoeva? Sigma E40, and I take just a little tiny amount of this powder and just pat it in around my eyes. Okay, we've done with this, done. Okay, so we have this, and then I am basically setting my whole face now. So for my whole face, because as I said, I have quite an oily skin, I need a powder which will be mattifying, yes? So my two favorite ones are, again, Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Powder. This is like holy grail in makeup world since it's been released. It's really good. It's really good setting powder. And but I also like this Peach Perfect from Too Faced. But today maybe I will use the Laura Mercier one. And if I would have my damn beauty blender, I will be using it with my beauty blender. But now obviously I'm using the brushes, so I will just take the puff. Like so, any puff you have from some of the powders, they usually comes with the puffs. And what I like to do, I take quite a lot of powder on this puff, and I will be doing like sort of baking on my face. I know those of people don't like this word, and they say like, oh, baking is gonna look crazy and it's gonna look like a mask on your skin. But if you have an oily skin like mine and you want this makeup to last long hours, it's really worth doing it. But I will show you what to do not to look cakey or like very like fake at the end. Okay, so you take quite a lot, and I am pressing this product in the areas where I have the most oily skin. So as you can see, it's loads of powder, but it's fine at the moment. At the moment it's fine. And I am really pressing it in properly in the areas when I get the most oiliness. I know it looks crazy now. And now, what I also do, loads of powder, I would take it half, I would just put it in a half, and then I will do a little line here. So I am cutting off my cheek area. And what that will do, it will make the bronzer go quicker and in the area where you want it. So it won't be like smudged all over your cheek, yeah? So you just do it quickly. And then you take your bronzer. And for the bronzer, what I like to use is something with a little bit sheen to it. Now I'm gonna look beautiful talking to you about the bronzers, but it doesn't matter, never mind. So with the bronzer, I don't like to go with a very matte bronzer because it can look quite chalky on the skin. So I like to always use something with a little bit sheen to it. And I will show you the ones which I am using on the daily basis usually. So if I don't have anything and you don't have anything, and if you have, for example, a little bit of if you don't have a bronzer at home and you have a powder which is a touch too dark for you, you can use this powder as your bronzer and it's gonna work just fine. You don't have to buy another product, yeah? But which ones I like the most is the definitely Golden Rose Terracotta Mineral Powder 04. This is very affordable product and it looks on the skin much more expensive than it is. I mean it's a beautiful product. It gives you that nice sheen and defined cheek. Or I really like the Vibo Beach Cruiser one, number 01. I think it has a little bit of, when you look at it in the pan, you can see little glitter bits inside, but once you put it on your skin, you don't see any of this, so that's quite a good one. And I also like the Bobbi Brown Golden Light one. I have a mini version one. So those are the ones which I'm using on the daily basis. So today I'm probably gonna go with the Vibo Beach Cruiser. And for your bronzer, you can use any type of brush. So two types of brush, sorry, the egg brush, I'm calling it egg because it has like an egg shape to it, or the cut angle brush, yes. And I will be just using the cut angle brush. And how you apply your bronzer, you take a little bit on your brush, cut the axis of the product, and then what you do, you start with top of your ear, yes, here, yes, and then you are going a little bit like so in the line, yeah. So you don't want to go too close here, but what I've done with this baking, I create sort of like a border here, so this bronzer wouldn't stick there anyway. And I'm just doing a very light circle motions applying this bronzer. And then what I like to do a little bit of contouring with this bronzer as well. So as you can see, I have a very big forehead, so I have to cover it a little bit, but if you have a small forehead, then you are in this lucky group, they don't have to do it. And what I'm doing here as well, I am going with the reminiscence of whatever left on the brush underneath my jawline. So what it will do, it will create a shadow underneath your jawline, and then your jawline will be looking a little bit more defined and sculpted. Yes, so you're doing a little bit of sculpting underneath here. So that's why you're doing like a number 3. Yes, you are sculpting your face like so. Number 3, yeah. And as you can see, I didn't take much of the product, and that's enough. You don't need more. Okay, and then another part, and you just go like so. And done. See, it's much quicker, which if I would be doing it without explaining you what I'm doing, so I would just do it like this and done. This is the bronzer done. And then what you can do as well, if you have time, you can go with a little bit of contouring, and you can do contouring first and then go with the bronzer. Obviously up to you, depends on how much time you have, because with bronzer you are not contouring, you are just adding a little bit of depth to your definition to your face. You are not contouring, yes, because contouring products are usually much more cooler in the undertone. So look at this. This is the contour color, and this is the bronzer, yes? So you can see the difference, that this is much more cool than this one. And then with the contour, you really go very tiny amount. And if I do contouring, if I have time on the daily basis, I will just go with this egg brush, sort of. I will apply just a little bit on the top of my brush, and just add a little bit here and underneath my jawline. That's it. Sometimes maybe I will swipe around my forehead, but this is it, because on the daily basis, when I have 10 minutes tops to do my makeup, I don't want to go in the like a massive complicated contouring, because that can take like 20 minutes to contour your face properly with the nose, chin and everything. So I don't even attempt to do this, because then I'm gonna end up looking, yeah, not so great. So I don't really do much of the contouring on the daily basis. Okay, and that's done. But then some of the girls are using eyeshadows on their faces on the daily basis. Yes, I am not, because I don't have time for it. But if you do eyeshadows, what I would recommend, to get yourself a very basic palette with nude colors. I'm just gonna show you 2 examples of my palette collection. This is the Zoeva Naturally Yours like so. You have your basic bronze, you have a little bit of satin colors. You can create a very easy day makeup. You can create a nice smoky eye with it. I love this palette for myself as well as for my clients. And then another option is the Tarte one. This is a nude one as well, so like a little wheel. You have a few pinks here which you can incorporate as well, but like a nude color based palette will be great for you to work with, and it's gonna create a beautiful day based makeup. And if you like a little bit of a bling on your eye, then you can also go with like you can get yourself a single shadow like so, which will be blinking like this Catrice. But I'm just gonna show you a few examples, so it gives you that nice, I don't know if you can see it, blink on the eye. Or some of the girls, they like those metallic shadows in the cream, so like so that will give you the sheen on your lid, so you can put it on the top or in the corner, so whatever effect you would like to achieve. Okay, but I don't have time for it in the morning. Yes, so what I do, I take my bronzer, I take any blending brush. I will be probably taking a Zoeva 227 blending brush. I take my bronzer, tap, because I don't want too much product, and I will just go in the socket of my eye. Look, and you don't have to be too precise with it. You just go around. You can focus on your outer corner, or you can go like me, like so. Look, it gives you a little bit of depth and definition to the eye, and definitely you want to go a little bit higher than we normally would do. It will just give you that smudge of color. Yeah, it's not gonna be a proper eyeshadow, but it looks really nice, and I think it gives you that definition to your eye as well. So look, like this, and done. And then if you don't have for example, if you have time and you would like to maybe emphasize that lower lash line, then I would take a brush like so. This is MAC 228, again the same bronzer, and just go a little bit under the lower lash line, like so. Look, already see the difference. I hope you can see the difference. Okay, and that's it. And then you take again the same blending brush as you were using at the beginning, and then a little bit smudge it a little bit, because the worst thing is that you are ending up with that line underneath there, because it doesn't look good. Okay, and that's it. You have a little bit of like eyeshadow on your eyelids, and you can leave it there. Then I would probably go with a little bit of blush. I love using blush because for me blush brings that life to the skin. It gives you that feminine look, that awakened look, you know, that I love using blushes. And for the blushes on the daily basis, I would probably recommend to go for something very simple, and this for me is my go-to. I don't know how many of those I've used in my life, many. This is the Sephora Shame on You number 01. It has pinky brownie undertone to it, very easy. It's not that pigmented, so you can't harm yourself with it. And then I also like a pink undertone blushes, and this one is New Seed Cosmetics. Yes, you can see it's been well loved here, this highlighter. So you have those two pinks. I mix them together, apply them on the ample of my cheeks, and they will be fine. And I am now actually testing a new duo from Tom Ford, and you have here the highlighter and the blush. Beautiful, but those products are highly pigmented, so for you who are a little bit more heavy-handed, that might be a little bit like so you have to be careful with it. When you have to know the product in order to be able to use it, because if you take this pink, then you might end up like a Russian doll, you know, with that pink circle in the middle of your cheekbone, so you don't want that. Okay, so let's use this one, maybe the pink one. So what I do, I would just go between those two, yeah, tap, and then apply. I would just smile to myself and then apply on the apples on the cheeks, and then go towards the outer corner of my skin, of my face. Yeah, again, and then just applying it like so. Yeah, so you have your blush as well. If you like, you can always go on the sides, like on your temples with your blush as well. That looks really nice as well. And then what I like to do, I like to take those blushes again and swipe across my lid. So we are doing like a cheating eyeshadows on our eyelids. So this is a good thing as well, because what it does, it makes the same color popping up on different parts of your faces, so that looks more natural. So yeah, I always like this little trick. And then that's it. You can leave it there, and then and that's fine with your eye, with your cheeks. I would normally leave it like this, but I know there are some of you here who were asking me about the highlighter after my last week video, when I said that I will be doing the makeup, and they said, oh, can you just tell us how you can apply highlighter, because I have a lot and I don't know how to apply them. So with highlighters, when you are doing highlighters, definitely for the everyday makeup, you don't want to use too harsh, like too glowy highlighters, those highlighters which are looking like a glass on the skin. Yeah, I would go for like a more subtle look, you know, a little bit more like elegant. I mean, those glass ones, they can be elegant as well, but I wouldn't go for too bright, like this sleek one, for example. This is bright, yeah, like you will be shining, yeah, you will be seen there. But what I really like this, again, golden rose. It's, yeah, has its 5 minutes in this video, but I like this golden rose strobing highlighter palette. Very affordable. Again, I want to show you more affordable products here. So this one, it will give you a very nice sheen to the skin, but it won't be as intense as the sleek one. Yeah, I will also show you the Tom Ford one, just to so that will have more like a pink undertone to it. Yeah, so so those kind of highlighters. And then obviously depends on what kind of type of the skin you are. You go either for like champagne color, pink color, or golden color. So for me, I would be definitely mixing those two for myself today. This one is a little bit too dark, although it's beautiful when you have that summery tan on, and for your chest area or so, looks beautiful. So I will take again this egg brush, yes, egg shaped brush, and I will just mix those two together, not too much, pat, yes. And with the highlighter, you go on the top of your cheekbone, and then I would go it again on that temple area. I will just take it there as well, just to give, I want to show you that little sheen, yeah. But with the highlighters, look, I have that little friend here. When I put the highlighter, it emphasized it. So when you have a highlighter on, you have to make sure that your skin there is really like nice and without any friends like this, yeah, because it will show it even more. And then what I like to do with my highlighter as well, I like to take it on the cupid bone. So what it does, it brings light to your cupid bone, and then your lips look more plumped. So it's a good trick. And then what you can do with your highlighter as well, if you would like to add some bling into your eye, then you take these highlighters again, the same as which you were using on your cheeks, and just apply a little bit on your lids. Yeah, so again, you are multi-using the same products for different purposes, yeah? And you have a little bit of the eyeshadow on your lids as well, and done. Okay, so I don't think I will put anything more on my cheeks. So what I do now, I take a little bit more of the powder, which I was using to set my face, get this powder into my big fluffy brush, and then wipe everything off. Look, we are taking away all this powder off, which I was baking with, sort of baking, because it wasn't the proper baking, but I am just melting it all together, sort of getting rid of any harsh lines, of any like strokes anywhere which could appear. Okay, and done. Yes, so you have your face ready, and then we just need a little bit of the mascara. And with mascara, what I like to do, I like to curl my eyes first. Eyelashes, sorry. I don't want to curl my eyes. I want to curl my lashes only. So I will be curling my eyes, eyelashes. I'm saying eyes. Okay, like so. You can hold it for as long as you like. And then my favorite mascara, unfortunately it's more expensive one from the more expensive range, but I love this mascara. This is the Chanel Volume de Chanel, the original one. Beautiful mascara, beautiful mascara. It doesn't look clumpy, it gives you the volume, it gives you the length to your lashes. Beautiful. I like as well the Clinique Drama, the dark green bottle, and then I also like Hypnose from Lancome. So those are my three go-to mascaras, and I will just apply a very I already smudged myself obviously on my lid, but that's good. I will show you how you can get rid of this. So if you get yourself a little thing like I just did, just leave it, go with your mascara, okay, and this is one layer. Yes, so that's why I love this mascara. This is one layer mascara. I don't even dip this in the pot again. I can do both of my eyes with one dose of mascara, to be honest. And then whatever is left on the wand, I will just go on my bottom lashes. Okay, and then what I will be using, you still leave this on, let it dry, because that's when it's easier to remove it. I will show you the trick in a second. I will do my brows. So with my brows, obviously I have my brows tattooed, and I am really happy with it because it saves me so much time. Obviously you can have a little bit of residue of the foundation or powder, so I just take a Q-tip and clean them. And then I take any pencil you have. I have a MAC one, but whichever you find, it will work. They are all good ones now on the market. And I will just probably just fill in the gaps wherever I need to. Yep, like so. I don't do much because as I said, I have the permanent ones. And then I definitely go with the brow setting gel. I use usually translucent brows gel, so without the color, and I love this Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This one and Anastasia Beverly Hills, for me the two best gels for your brows. And I will just comb them up firstly, and then take them a little bit on the side, comb them up, and then take them on the side. Done. So brows are done. Yes. And now I guess this mascara already been already is dry. So what you do, you just take your Q-tip and remove it. If you have anything underneath your eyes, very gently you can go around, and that's it. Voila, done. And you don't have this smudge anymore. You didn't destroy your makeup. Just be patient, leave it for a second, and then just remove it with your Q-tip. And that's it. That is the makeup. Then we have only the eyes, the lips. So for the lips, if I don't have time, I will just take my gloss. I love this lip maximizer from Dior. I know, expensive one, you can get any gloss you like, but I really like this. I've been using it for years. And then get yourself a good nude lipstick. A lipstick which is always with you in the purse, and no matter what happens, you can use it, and you don't have to think that if it's gonna be too dark or it's gonna be too light, it's always with you. Mine is a brown nude lipstick, and this is the Estee Lauder Pure Color Tea Rose, Rose Tea. So this is like a brown sort of nude color, and then I either apply only this lipstick or the gloss, whatever, how much, it depends on how much time I have left. And obviously with these lips I don't have to be too careful. It just goes there. It's like my normal color of my lips, a little bit enhanced. You can put the gloss on top, but you don't have to. On the days when you want a little bit more on your lips, you can obviously go with the matte lipstick, which will stay with you for a long time. And the ones which I'm wearing on some of my YouTube videos or whatever I'm wearing, I'm getting loads of comments. Oh, what is it? It is a Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink in the color 80 Ruler. So this one is a beautiful sort of like a red, but more like deep red color, so it's not too bright. Yes, so it's a beautiful color, and if it's gonna dry on your lips, it will stay put for long hours. But for this you have to have a little bit more time, and you can leave it here. We have our makeup done, but then if you want your makeup to last long day, then I would probably set it. And my go-to setting spray, it's Urban Decay All Nighter. Then I also like more hydrating one, MAC Makeup Fix Plus. It's very good, but I very often use the Aveda Toning Mist. This is a beautiful mist to fix your makeup with, so definitely I would go with this one. And you just spray it, and what it does, it will set all the layers which we just put on our face together, so you don't look cakey, you don't look that you don't look like you had a mask on your face. And that's it. This is makeup. This is the everyday makeup, and I know it took me quite a long time, but because I was explaining you every single step. But if I would just sit here, do not talk to you guys at all, I would be able to do this kind of makeup in 7-8 minutes, and it would be done, and you are ready to go. So 8 minutes, and it can make the difference. Obviously, if you're doing it for the first time, I would probably do it like give myself about 10, maybe 12 minutes to make it to do it. So yeah, but once you have all the products right, all good. If you need any help, I just want to recommend you that in my beauty studio, apart from doing makeups, I'm also offering one-to-one makeup sessions. So that's where we sit, you and me, and we go through all your products which you have in your vanity, and then we are obviously going step by step, and I'm explaining you on your face how to apply products and everything. So once we are back to normal, you can book yourself a session like this if you would like to, obviously. This video will be also uploaded on YouTube, so you can go back and look at it, how I was doing these things and stuff, so maybe that will be helpful as well. But I hope it was at least a little bit helpful, and I show you a few tips which you can use, and you don't really need to use loads of products in your everyday makeup to make it look good. And maybe it's not spectacular makeup, but it will look good at work, and it will last you for a very long time. Okay guys, so please let me know if you have any questions and stuff. But now we have another thing, because as you can see behind me here, I have this beautiful giveaway to give to someone, and we will draw the lucky winner. Sorry, my camera is moving. We will draw the lucky winner for my giveaway. So I was showing you this makeup bag. I have it here. So first of all, thank you very much for all your comments and support, and sending me all the photos and sharing the photos with me. It would be good. And then obviously, if you want to share any of those beauty products which you maybe get or you already have, send me photos as well. I would love to see your vanities and the places where you do your everyday makeup, and what you use for your everyday makeup. So please let me know and share the photos with me as well. So that will be, I love to see your photos when you're sending me your photos. So yes, if you can, please send it over. Okay, and now we're gonna draw the lucky winner. I cannot wait. So I have all my things here. I hope you can see it. So I also include people who already put a comment before I've announced this giveaway, because I think they already put this comment in on the opinion. So it would be weird not to include them. So anyone who put the comment in the reviews and recommendation sections, even like a year ago, was included in this giveaway. So let's see who is gonna win. If it's a person who doesn't live in England, I will send you this giveaway as soon as I can, okay? Let's go. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, let's see who Okay, so the winner of my giveaway is going to Kasia Pike. Oh, Kasia, congratulations. I hope you're watching me here now. So yes, Kasia, I will contact you directly. Wave to me if you're watching me. I hope you are. If you're not, I will get in touch with you after this live, and I will get you everything delivered to you as soon as I can. And then hopefully you will share with us what do you think about this giveaway. So congratulations, Kasia, and please share with us your thoughts about this. So you won this giveaway there, so congratulations. I hope you enjoyed this little giveaway, and yeah, we will do more of this kind of things. Why not? Because I think it's good fun. Yes. So Kasia is saying no way, so happy. I am happy as well, Kasia. So congratulations. Okay, guys, and next week topic is because today we were talking about makeup, yes, and no matter how light or how natural makeup is, it's still something artificial on our face. Yes, let's be honest. So next week we're gonna go totally opposite way around, and we're gonna talk about nature, and we're gonna talk about natural products in beauty industry, and what kind of natural products you can use at home, and how you can use them, and why we love them so much. And I might have another surprise for you, so stay tuned. And yes, we're gonna talk all about natural products. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful and interesting. Thank you very much for watching it and finding it worth watching, and I hope I will see you either tomorrow on Instagram, where I will be talking about no needle mesotherapy, or next week Monday on Facebook here, where we will be talking all about beauty all about nature in the beauty industry. Okay, and now I wish you all a beautiful evening. I hope you will be practicing your everyday makeup, and let me know how you get on with it, and if you found these tips helpful. And yes, thank you very much for tonight. I wish you all a very good evening. Enjoy it, and I will talk to you tomorrow or next week. Thank you. Bye.